If you really want to level up and you really want to make 2025 the best year of your life, this is how you date. This is how you date. I promise. You've probably been too nice. You've probably been too sweet. You've probably been too eager. You probably fell too fast when you really just needed to be a little bit more of a bitch, a little bit more into yourself, a little bit more aware of how these men move and how they think. You know what I mean? Their money is shown through who they with. Their money is shown through who they with. How the fuck did he get her? Them pockets. Them pockets, okay? Men are shallow. And y'all out here acting like we're not supposed to be. Please, bitch, take this shit and run. Girl, I'm giving you the bag right now. I am giving you the bag, the tea, everything you need to bag the man of your dreams, okay? Hey girl, hey, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Dash. Okay, so I thought long and hard about this video because I was like, the only way I can do it is by just being so freaking literal and being so specific, blunt, everything along those lines, okay? Specific and blunt. I was about to go to bed, but I was like, nope, this is the one they need to see on Monday. Okay, so either way, this video, I'm fixing to teach you how to date shallow, how to be shallow. That's going to come across to so many people, so many different ways, but I don't give a fuck. Y'all know how we get down in my world. I'm always going to keep it a stack with you. Always going to help you get what you want. Always going to tell you the truth, okay? And a lot of people sugarcoat how to get a rich man, how to attract a rich man, how to keep a rich man. The key is to being shallow as fuck, okay? So I'm going to teach you how to do that in this video. Now, once again, I told you guys in the last video about the beeping. I swear to God, every single day, another alarm goes off in this home. It's huge, okay? And every single time I change a battery on a fire detector, another one goes off. So at this point, it's like, I don't know if I need to have like maintenance come in here and go through every single one and see what's going on, but I'm sorry, okay? That's all I can say. I literally have stood on a chair. I've stood on a bench from the table in the kitchen. I've done a lot of different things trying to get it to stop, and they're all over the place. So I'm sorry. Please ignore the beeping in the background. Okay, so we're gonna jump right into this video though. I've been lotioning up for bed. Y'all see my skin? Girl. Anyway, okay, we're gonna jump straight into this video. Now, one thing I want to say as a disclaimer, this is for specifically dating rich men, dealing with sugar daddies, dealing with sponsors, like people who just are a little bit arrogant because of the money that they have, because you know that's just one of the things that kind of come along with it sometimes. But this also can work in relationships as well. You just kind of got to know your guy. But I'm going to explain some things. And I'm going to, like I said, it's going to be very specific. It's 7 detailed things that I was just literally laying in bed one night thinking about. And this was going to be a video where the title was, if this makes me shallow, then so be it. Because it's like people make a person that is shallow or has certain standards or is just so like a certain way seems so bad, but in retrospect, we're the most respected people. So I don't know. Okay, so anyway, we're just gonna go straight through the list. Once again, there's a way to date shallow and there's a way to date with intention, and I'm great at both. So make sure you're subscribed if you're new here. Welcome to the party. Anyway, first things first. I've had the best size of it and the worst size of it, and it isn't for the faint of heart. The best side is being adored for your expectations, and the worst side is being treated like an accessory. Okay, so one or two things is gonna come from this. You always gonna get what you want, but either one type of guy's gonna treat you like an accessory. So like I remember I was telling y'all like some years ago, I was dating this artist, and like when I was with him, it's like I was like his diamond chain. So like, you know, you got a fire ass outfit, but then when you put that chain on, it just puts that shit together. I was the chain. So when he brought me with him anywhere, if we were together doing anything, like it's OD. Okay, cameras out, more people in his fucking face, more people want to know who I am, whatever. It just made him more valuable, right? And I tend to have that effect on a lot of different men. I was dating somebody in Miami back in this was back in the end of 2023. And he literally couldn't even control it because he had never gotten that attention before. So like I remember one night we was out and he was just like, you just don't understand. Like when you come up with a guy, you make his price go up. Like you gotta see you like that. Bitch, I see me, baby. I see me. It's part of the process, you know? But that's one side of it. So, you know, if you're cool with that, if you like that, like to a degree, I like that. As long as like, you know, you see me too, if I'm fucking with you like that. Cause we were in like a relationship. This wasn't a lick, you know? But to each his own. You know, if you live in Miami, you live in a place that's flashy, Miami, LA, Vegas, sometimes Atlanta could be a little ghetto, but sometimes Atlanta, depending on the guy that you're dating, you'll be treated like an accessory when you're a baddie, but you will also get what you want, okay? So just know that your image does play a massive part, okay? Now, the other side of it is just you're adored for your expectations. Some men love to be treated like almost like a lapdog. Like, I remember like, it felt like, I always do this, I feel like I'm walking a dog. I'm gonna try not to get out of control in this video, but like Nah, like he took me shopping. It's like he was like my puppy, like walking around this place, and you would never fucking believe like what he owns, like, and we're just walking around this place. And it's like whatever I want, babe. We could go in 4 fucking stores straight up, the most expensive stores in here. He don't give a fuck because he adored me. Like he would just adored me. Like he adored that I had my own sense of style. He adored that like I love wearing bright colors, especially in springtime and summer in Miami. So I had like this yellow 2-piece set on. He was obsessed. He was obsessed. He adored my expectations because like the way the whole shopping spree started. He was like, you want to stop in Sephora and get anything? I had just went to Sephora like 2 days before that. So I'm like, fuck, I wish I hadn't because I spent my money. But then actually we're across from Chanel. So like we can go in Chanel and get me some new perfume and some new sunglasses though. Like, of course. So now you just went from spending probably $150 to spending $950. Like, you know, but it's the standard. It's the casualness of it. I wasn't like, ooh, would you get me this instead? No, we could just go over there instead. You know what I mean? But it's the adoration. Like when they like you so much, that shit doesn't matter. Baby, you dealing with somebody rich. And that's the problem with a lot of y'all. Like y'all don't know how to deal with a rich man. Like you could tell you too desperate for it. It's like one, and I said this years ago to y'all. Once you know they got the money, it's up to you to now make him love you so much or be obsessed with you so much that he wants to spend it. That's your job. Not to worry about the money. The money's there. Okay, so now you got to make him get that card out, girl. Okay, so that's the first thing. It's one or the other, adoration or an accessory. I'm good with both of them. It just depends on the guy. Okay, the second thing is, to a degree, you have to have some bitch in you to prevent the man from being too comfortable and getting out of line or cocky about you, willingly submitting to him. Okay, so I'm telling y'all, I wrote these shit straight from my head, so let me read it again. To a degree, you gotta have some bitch in you to prevent the man from being too comfortable and getting out of line or cocky about you willingly submitting to him. Because in full view, babe, he's actually submitting to you. And that's something that men don't want to say out loud, but they know that's what the fuck is happening. These men are really submitting to us, but they're submitting to us because we're submitting to them. We're allowing them to, how can I word it? We're allowing them to be the man that gets to experience us in our feminine. Damn, I said that right. Okay. So like, because of that, now he's submitting to you, right? But sometimes when you let him feel that sense of femininity from you, they think they can play with you and shit. They get a little cocky. No, bitch. I will leave you. I will find another man that is better than you. And that's another thing. I don't know if this is on this list. It probably is. But they love to chase and they love competition. Like, I shared this with y'all in another video before. Another ex, he was like, well, I make more money than him. No. Like, okay. Obviously, because I'm going to go up. I'm not going to level down. So obviously you make more money than him. But like, he needed to say that for his own ego in that moment. You know what I mean? So going back though, you have to have a little bitch in you. Like, you know what I mean? Like you can't just let a man run over you because he got some money. Like, no, who the fuck are you talking to? And you ain't never got to say that because, like I said, you never cuss at a man. You know, stay in your feminine. But be willing to walk away. Be willing to ignore him. Plans? Oh, hell no. You got to, if you don't follow through on plans, you're going to have to make that shit up or you're never seeing me again. Like, I literally had got to the point with one specific person because he was just insanely busy. And I understood that was one of the things that came along with him being what his position was. But it got to the point where it's like, well, I know you're going to make it up to me anyway. That was like my classic fucking line with him. You know, he's like, you already know I will. Well, fuck it. I'm not finna get mad. I'm fixing to get something out of this. The fuck? And that's another thing. Y'all taking shit too serious. Once again, you got to be shallow about shit. You got to be shallow about shit. And once again, it depends on what you're trying to get out of this. That's why I say this shit is not for everybody. And so many people are going to be offended. So many people aren't going to understand this. I don't give a fuck because the girls that do are going to take this shit and run. Girl, I'm giving you the bag right now. I am giving you the bag, the tea, everything you need to bag the man of your dreams, okay? A man is going to pay for everything, okay? Now, once again, be a little bitch. Don't be soft, okay? When he get out of line, get cocky, remind him, bitch, I'm the prize without that energy, you know? Number 3, it takes time and it takes you actually not giving a fuck to get what you want. And to do that from a healthy standpoint is to be so into yourself for your own benefit, okay? So I'm gonna break it down again. It takes time and it takes you actually not giving a fuck, okay? Time, not really time. You could really break this whole shit in a good 2-week span. Max. A good week if he's a super busy man and he likes to move fast. Like I had this one guy, I dated him for a while. He liked to move fast. Like He the type of guy who want to hurry up and get to like the juice, and not even like sex, you know, but like just the juice of the relationship. Like, let's get past this like awkward shit of us like getting to know each other. Like, we went and did like mini golf or something like that, and like I hit the ball crazy as fuck, and like he was so excited because it ended up going in, and that's like one of his favorite sports and shit. And so he wanted to like kiss me in that moment, and like we were at that level where it wouldn't have been weird, but he was so awkward because he was just so fast and he didn't know how I was gonna react to it. Baby, I'm in the full fantasy right now with you, okay? Like, we've already went shopping, we've done the whole nine. Like, I fuck with you, we're good, you know what I mean? But it's just some guys like to move fast, so that's a whole nother side note of some whole other shit. We'll come back to that, okay? But, and that happened fast. That was like a 2 week span, okay? But when I say it takes time and it actually takes you not giving a fuck, it's like you can't care. Like, my best relationships, my best, like, things that lasted, things that were exciting, things where a lot of money was spent, I never gave a fuck at the beginning. I never gave. You gotta give me a reason to give a fuck. Like, and I kind of showed y'all that the other day with the guy. Like, I don't care. Like, you ain't shit to me. Like, that's almost how you have to treat it. Like, I fuck with me hard. Okay, like, I'm so valuable. I'm so lit. I'm so fucking iconic. Like, the fuck? If not you, it's another 100 of you, but it's literally only one me. So, like, I'm gonna be so fucking into myself, because if you're not so into me at the degree I need you to be into me, if you're not splurging and spoiling me the way I need you to splurge on me, he will. You gotta have that energy, because that's what the men want. They like that shit. They like that shallow shit. They like that knowing that you in competition shit. They like that. They like that. You know what I mean? And as soon as they think that like they got you, or like you're canceling plans for them, or you're doing this, you do that, bitch, he's gonna fall back. Like, it sounds crazy, and every guy isn't like this, because every guy doesn't have money to fuck off like the type of money I'm talking to y'all about, okay? But like, the ones that really got money to fuck off and blow, bitch, you gotta be something worth his while. You do. That's part of it. That's like the surge that they get, because they have so much money they can do what they want. So make it fun for them. You know what I mean? So the less you give a fuck about them and the more you be into yourself, the more you're going to benefit from the situation. And when I put here, like, for you to be able to take time and not give a fuck from a healthy standpoint, be obsessed with yourself. Your life should not change. Your schedule should not change. No. Hell no. He needs to be so important that, or he needs to make himself so important to you that you make changes that make sense. Okay? Make him earn that shit. Now, number 4, it's all about being able to make a man feel something with you that he can't feel with another woman. And that's different for every woman. Okay? So like, the one thing I've been telling y'all this for years, I am a neck breaker. I'm a neck breaker. I'm tall. I'm thick. My fucking face is 10 out of 10. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like, it works. That's my shit. Like, we go in the building, like, if I had $1 for every man I've dated that knows that when you walk in the building with me, you finna get some attention. If I had $1 for every person that walks in the room with me, they know we fixing to break a fucking neck. It's breaking neck season, bitch. 24/7 when it comes to me, right? So like, that's my thing. That's my thing. But maybe you're a type of empathetic person, or maybe you have the thing just like me, or maybe your conversation just makes them think more, or maybe like your smile is a smile they've never seen. It could be something, but you gotta have that thing, and you gotta know you have that thing. I know I have that thing. Mine is like the Marilyn Monroe switch. I could be chilling, but then I'm gonna switch that bitch on, and when I switch that shit on, bitch, everybody stopping what they doing to get my attention. I swear. Y'all heard me say a man chased me down the street the other day. That shit is for real, okay? So either way, have your thing. You gotta have that thing, because you gotta make him feel something that other women don't, okay? Especially when they got their money on. Now, number 5, there's men that's faking it, and there's men that fully understand. I'm sorry. There's men that's faking it, and men that's fully understanding of what they like and what they want. The fake are doing it because of red pill energy, the control concept. And the real are doing it because it's a trophy or status symbol for them to be able to have it, okay? I'm gonna repeat that because this is juicy. Okay, so there's men that are faking it, and there's men that are fully understanding of what they like and what they want. The fake are doing it because of red pill energy. So this whole red pill masculine man bullshit been going on the internet for a couple years. Like, guys giving other guys advice on getting bad bitches and la 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 la. They're faking it. Then there's other men who've known since high school, I'm gonna be rich and I'm gonna be able to get any woman I want, and she's gonna be a trophy wife, and I'm gonna take care of her, I'm gonna provide for her, and it's gonna be a status symbol for me, because real rich men know Real rich men, not these flashy men that be getting y'all fucking attention. Because if y'all seen the one person that be popping in my head all the time when I give y'all these tips, if y'all seen the way he is on some regular shit, y'all wouldn't even believe the racks. Y'all wouldn't even believe it, baby. Okay? But they understand their money is shown through who they with. Their money is shown through who they with. How the fuck did he get her? Them pockets, okay? Men are shallow. And y'all acting like we're not supposed to be. Please, bitch. I'm gonna show you every time. Like, no, okay? So either way, just know you want the ones that want the trophy status energy, okay? The trophy symbol, damn, I can't even talk. The trophy and the status symbol energy. Not the ones that are on red pill that think that a woman owes them something because of all the shit that they had to fight for. The one thing that you need to understand about these red pill men, they were fucking losers growing up. So now that they have some money, or now that they have some attention, they try to tear other women down, or they try to tear the female species down, because they really are mad because that one girl fucking rejected them in 7th grade, okay? So you have to not get caught up with them, because it's many of them that are hiding behind a mask, okay? So there's some that are faking it and there's some that are real. They're both fucking shallow, but you gotta know which one you want to deal with, okay? Now, number 6, this doesn't work for every woman because it's not the classic love take. And you genuinely have to understand things a certain way to like or want this type of relationship. So the shit that I'm telling you in this video, probably gonna offend some people. And I genuinely don't give a fuck, because they'll never have what I have. They'll never attract the type of guys that I date. They'll never have the experiences that I've had or will have moving forward. Like, so I'm sorry, you know what I mean? But for the girls who get it, this probably clicked because you probably been too nice. You probably been too sweet. You probably been too eager. You probably fell too fast when you really just needed to be a little bit more of a bitch, a little bit more into yourself, a little bit more aware of how these men move and how they think. You know what I mean? So I want you to understand, this is not like traditional. This is not what a person would tell a love story to be. This is not none of that. This is real life shit. This is real life shit, okay? And this is like a standard. You could choose to do average shit. You could choose to be with an average man. You could choose to live a basic life, or you could choose to take these fucking tips and run, okay? And then the last thing is, another relevant factor to consider is the level of success as a woman and how intimidating it is to men, okay? The things I'm saying in this video don't just apply to any man or any woman. I've had men who I really wasn't even interested in lose interest in me because they found out I was successful. And in my experience, dealing with men this way has brought me a better outcome, okay? So dealing with men in the way that I just explained in this video brought me a better outcome than me being like, oh yeah, I'm a multi-6-figure earner and I've been successful since I was 22, and like I'm a boss ass bitch, and like, oh, I have this going on, this going on, this going on. Oh, and I also have a YouTube channel and I tell other women how to get high value men, and like, hell no. I'm a fucking assistant. I'm a fucking accountant. That's what I decided to be for 2025. I'm a fucking accountant, okay? Because anything else is a little intimidating. Because it's like, damn, she might have some sense and she might see through me. Of course I see through you, man. Of course I do. Everyone fucking does, right? And they choose to take this route with you. Nah. I'm going to play your little game, and I'm going to play that bitch like I'm the winner already, because I know I am. You know what I mean? You have to think like that. You have to think like that. These are not tips for a basic bitch. They're not, you know what I mean? And hey, you know, my best bet, if you really want to level up and you really want to make 2025 the best year of your life, this is how you date. This is how you date. I promise. You will thank me later. You will thank me later. This shit has gotten my private clients married, engaged, homes. One of my clients, man, bought her a home in a new city. She left her city. He bought her a whole new home in her city and moved her family there. Okay? He has his own home in that city that he moved her to, but she has her whole new life there as a trophy girlfriend. Really trophy fiance, if we're being specific. Okay, so I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Okay, now one other thing I'm going to tell you too. Y'all have been asking me, are you still coaching? Are you still coaching? Are you still coaching? No, but I decided to create a high value honey blueprint. Now, what this is still custom. So you still get to talk to me, girl. Okay, for 30 minutes, we're going to talk. We're going to get it together. I'm going to send you a questionnaire. You fill it out, and I'm going to map out your whole experience in your city, where you go, how you dress, how you look, how you move. period. Okay, I put the link in the description box. Y'all can read about it, whatever. Okay, now other than that, we're live tomorrow night at 9:30 p.m. The morning show is always available every morning 10 a.m. on Kick. The way I decided to do it, the morning is where you get empowered and shit. Okay, empowered. You feel vicious. You learn the calculations of shit, right? How you do this, how you do that. The night show, I'm giving it to you raw. I'm correcting the bullshit. We're getting into it. Okay, the night show is Tuesday and Thursday at 9:30 p.m. through YouTube. Okay, and then the morning show is at 10 a.m. on Monday through Friday. Okay, every link you need below is in the description box. I finally took the time. I updated shit. I did it right. Whatever. If it's not in my description box, if it's not on my main link, which is my beacon link, it doesn't exist. Okay, I love you. I love you. Now take this video, watch this shit again, write it down, and then let me know your success. Okay, I'll see you on Wednesday in this video, and I'll see you tomorrow night on live.